Welcome back, YouTube. This is video number 2 already for 2026.
Yes, sir. Welcome back. I'm Caesar.
I'm Ronnie.
All right, 2026. This is our second video of the year.
We're going to try to pump them out, man. Try to keep you and slap you with some common sense and logic. We'll see if that happens.
Yeah, what do we got, man? I think we got something from the last year, right? We're going to talk about a little more.
Yeah, man. This whole thing in Minnesota with Tim Walz and all that money that they, I say they wasted.
Yeah.
And they kept it. I don't know what the heck they did with it.
Billions of dollars. Supposedly all these Somalians were
massive,
living in big houses and driving expensive cars and not working, you know? So obviously they went somewhere.
Yeah, I mean, what I'm hearing is that, you know, they even sent some money out of the country.
Yeah, that too.
For no reason, no explanation, no paper trail, supposedly, right, to what they did.
And all this was exposed by Nick Shirley.
Yeah, an independent.
Yeah. During the Biden administration, the FBI didn't bring this to light. So what does that tell you? They weren't doing their job at the time.
Right.
So Nick Shirley, an independent journalist, had to expose the alleged fraud, because I don't think it's confirmed. I'm not sure, right? What is it? They're just allegedly saying it?
I think it's confirmed now because Tim Walz himself, he's crying wolf, saying that, you know, this is all retaliation. You know,
political retaliation.
Yeah, they always cry the same thing. Man.
They always fall back to that.
But the fact that he's saying that he's not going to run for the presidency,
that tells you all.
That tells you a lot. That's common sense and logic. It's not pressure, because if it was, look at Trump. Right? You guys gave him a lot of pressure.
And he didn't care. He still ran for president.
And, you know, to the family, to his kids, to everybody.
Yeah.
And he's still there, and he's still doing what he needs to do because we voted for him and we want him to do and keep doing what he's doing.
And he cares. He cares, man. He cares about America.
That's right. But, yeah, man, Tim Walz is chickening out. And
that's a good thing. He's not running for president. And in a way, it's kind of a bad thing because I wish he would have ran because they would have got demolished.
Yeah, it would be an easier win, right?
It would be an easy win, but
yeah,
it's good either way. Win-win situation.
Yeah, so this guy, what's his name? Nick Shirley?
Nick Shirley, yeah, the independent journalist.
Now he's getting threats, man. You know, people don't like him now. You know, liberals and the left, they don't like him.
For exposing the truth, he's getting threatened.
Yeah, it's like they don't like it, dude. And, you know, he's going out there in the streets of Minnesota and he's checking things off on whatever he finds under the government.
Yeah.
Like, for example, there's a daycare center over there that's getting this many millions a year for this many kids, and he goes and checks it out, and nothing's happening. There's no kids there. It's closed for business. There's nobody ever there. You know what I mean? So where's all this money going to?
Yeah.
To whom and for what? That's all he's doing.
Yeah.
And, you know, when he's walking down the streets, Somalians are coming up to him, telling him to get the F out and threatening his life and all that, you know, so.
Yeah, he's definitely exposing the truth, and they're mad about it.
Yeah, so.
They're not gonna, they're not gonna have the money anymore. They're gonna have to answer for all that money they stole, and the only way to do is threaten.
And there's other people, other Democrats involved in there, like Ilhan Omar, she's involved in that too, so. Absolutely. She's in hot water, and there's more Democrats involved in that, and they don't like it. Yeah, they don't like it. You know, they're crying wolf again, like I said. That's what I say. Retaliation.
Yeah, for you guys out there who believe this political retaliation, just use your common sense. If they committed billions of dollars in fraud, common sense, they need an answer for that. You know.
We're not talking about million, folks. We're not talking about a billion. We're talking about massive billions with an S.
And if the proof is there, which is truthful, how is that political retaliation? They have to be brought to justice for stealing billions and billions of dollars from the state of Minnesota.
This is common sense and logic for you folks that are defending that. This is your money. This is our money, taxpayer money. They're abusing. And if that doesn't piss you off, then I don't know what to tell you, man. Yeah. You know, that's crazy, man. That's our money. That's money that we deserve. That's money that, you know, people like, let's say in Nashville or even here in California, when they go through all these mishaps or fires and tornadoes and storms and all that, they need that money. They need, you know, that funding to rebuild their homes and get food and all that. And instead of giving it to them, it's going to, you know, people that don't really need it, and even out of the country, as I said, you know, earlier. So
And yeah, speaking of California, soon something's
Newsom.
gonna come out, man. Something's gonna come out.
And Newsom, man, you got a lot of our money, man. I don't
Look
know
out
what
for
you
it,
did with
man.
it.
Yeah, once the ball starts rolling with this fraud, then it's easier to find the other fraud, where in other states and what have you.
This is why they didn't want Elon to do all this investigations, man.
Yeah.
They put pressure on him and they got him out, and they were happy that nothing else was gonna come to light, but it has.
Right.
So, and then Newsom, man, that dude, yeah, he stole a bunch of, even more than Minnesota, man.
Yeah, it'll come out.
So yeah, we're hoping and we're crossing and we're praying that all that comes to light. Because look, man, they're not gonna go to prison. They're not gonna go to jail.
Yeah.
But the point is, putting all these things to life and let the voters see it, and hopefully, if you have common sense and logic, you're not gonna be voting for these people.
Yeah, but a lot of these left radical people, they don't have common sense and logic.
That's what we're here, man.
That's a problem.
That's why we're here. We're trying to give you common sense and logic. We're not here to provide you, information or where to get it and all that, because we don't really have all that information either.
Yeah, a lot of their decisions on the left, in my opinion, is all emotionally based. They hate Trump so much, they're gonna go against anything he does. Just their hatred, their emotions come out.
But how did they get there, right? By social media and the fake news, right? They got brainwashed into thinking that everything that Trump says and does is negative, or a lie. And here you have it. It's right there on the table. Either you take it or leave it. Who knows? But we're hoping that you'll take it, and when it comes to voting time, you vote for the right persons, man. We're not telling you who to vote for. We're just telling you, man, to vote for the people that are not going to abuse us. You know what I mean?
Yeah, just use your common sense and logic, man. Are they really helping us or are they not?
Yeah.
That's it. That's all it is.
So that's it, man. That's the news that we got for these people now. I don't know what's gonna come next week, but things are moving pretty fast. They're coming out pretty quick, and that's a good thing, man.
Stay tuned, man. The ball's starting to roll, so we'll see where it goes. And any feedback you guys have, any comments, please leave us. But use some common sense and logic to defend your beliefs, your opinions, whatever they are. Make sure they're fact based.
Yeah, because we're already defending the truth. So if you guys wanna drop some comments and all that, don't just drop them. We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Common sense and logic. We'll figure it out.
Yes, sir. Happy New Year again. Happy 2026.
Yes, sir.
Prosperity to the United States and everybody out there, man.
That's right.
And hopefully the world becomes more peaceful in 2026.
I doubt it, but we'll see, man. We could just go day by day and watch this whole thing unfold.
Exactly.
But one thing for sure, man, it's gonna be exciting.
Mm-hmm.
So
starting out right though. We're starting out on the right foot. So
yeah, exactly. With the whole Venezuela thing, we just talked about that.
We talked about that in the previous episode. A narco terrorist is out of the picture. He's captive. So that's a good thing.
Yeah. So anyways, man, that's it, huh?
Yeah, that's it, man. We'll catch you guys next week.
Yeah.
Tune in. I know we took some time off during the holidays, but it happens,
Yeah. So remember, folks, give us a thumbs up, a like, share it,
subscribe,
drop some comments, anything. You know what I mean? So thank you so much for watching, though.
Thank you, USA.
That's right. Peace.